All right, good morning. So this is my second attempt or third attempt. I can't really figure it out. It keeps shutting on and off on me. So let's give this a try. Doing this on my phone, so it's a little low quality, but it's for my sister, so it doesn't matter if it's perfect. It's just that it's good and ready and a wonderful tour of my garden. So we're gonna go on that little tour now. We have a couple areas. I'm gonna start you down here at my raised bed and my planter boxes and my tomatoes. So I was on the side of the road one day. We're driving one day, and on the side of the road I saw this old dresser. It was made of wood. It's beautiful construction. It was really good wood. So I stopped and I took a couple drawers. Wish I'd taken them all, but small car, not enough room. Oh well. But I am using them as planters. I have my radishes and strawberries in them. I'm going to show you those now. I've got radishes in here. Planted them about 2-3 days ago. They should pop up with their seedlings in about 3 to 4 days, and from there till harvest time is about 30 days. So in about 35 to 37 days, I will have grown radishes. Just to be able to harvest them. I think that is the coolest thing. I also have next to them strawberry plants, and if you look, I've got this little bit of screening. It's just a inexpensive, easy way because the birds took my first harvest of strawberries. I have a farm dog. Come here, Jen. Come here, Jen. Come here. There she comes. This is my farm dog. Well, she fell asleep on her job. The birds got them. Yes, they did. You did not do a very good job, but I still love you. Hi, baby. So, that's the netting. It's there for keeping the strawberries from being eaten by the birds. I'll show you a strawberry that is forming within the flower, and I just think that is the most amazing thing. I don't know if you can see that, but inside the flower is a tiny strawberry. Absolutely amazing. So exciting. I have this area right here. I'm going to walk over so you can see it. The sunlight is very bright and beautiful in this area, and that's why I kind of planted it here. This is going to be, it's about 6 by 7, and it'll probably be about 1.5 feet to 2 feet tall once I build it up and fill it with stuff and dirt. Hopefully that will go well. I should be getting the dirt sometime in the next week, something like that. I don't know. I have this area that I had intended for my pole beans. I was going to grow them up and over that trellis. However, I did my research, and I also accidentally bought bush beans, not pole beans. So I'll just plant the bush beans in my garden and use my Solomon seal for that trellis. It's just not enough light there for the beans. Doesn't make any sense to put them there, so because they won't do well. So pretty vine to go over it and make pretty flowers. It's just as good. I have these little guys. This is a cherry tomato, a clustering cherry tomato. They're going to look like a cluster of grapes, which I thought was cool. This is what I was telling you about with the roots. I haven't told you yet, actually. I need to tell you about. I planted my beefsteak tomatoes. The plants were about the same size as the plant I'm about to show you. However, I pruned them all the way up to just these top little leaves and planted them very deep into the ground to give the roots to go along the stem, to give it a really good chance to have good sturdy root system so that, one, it won't fall over, but mostly because it'll be able to draw more nutrients from the ground and give me a bigger, more delicious tomato. This one is the only one left on here. I had thought I had pulled all the blossoms. I was incorrect. I pulled the blossoms with the intention of giving the roots here a chance to get bigger. But as you can see, I planted, this is how big the plant was when I bought it. It was about this tall. And I should have trimmed it all the way up to these top leaves so that only these little top leaves were left, and planted it from about here down in some dirt. However, I did not know that at the time, so I tried to amend my issue with the beefsteak tomatoes, and we'll see how that goes. Like an experiment to see if it's okay. You know, you don't have to plant them that deep, or if you really do need to. So it's kind of just an experiment, which one's better, or if one is more necessary than the other. I also planted some cucumbers. They're not that area is not completely finished either. I've got to add a T-post and a cattle panel in order to create that trellis where you will T-post right here into the ground, right in front of the cucumbers, probably